and 2G already. They tried that against Reyna multiple times, shut down immediately. I mean, who can stop this guy, man? He is inhuman. He's 23 for 10.
That's TSM taking a gambit. It's a Hail Mary in terms of this game, Wyatt. In the background, silentzz adds yet another one. Not overly notable because that's just kind of what he does at this point. Make it 4 and a blacklight flawless for 2G.
Went for this exact play against Reyna 2 times, where 7 peaks main, and Sim just kind of floats to the left with the ult available. They were so ready to shut that down, expecting it. Just get the freest pick.
It's good isolation overall. Tinchop will find the first pick.
Nicely done. Hunter Sphere going to be launched by Prize. Does get a late connection, and off the distraction, silentzz is working. What to be? Sick wallbang.
And now the neural fast, and Conte can't slide away from that. silentzz for 3 in the round. Difficult financial moment going to be coming up here for all Knights, especially considering the fact that this round, you thought off the first isolated pick was likely going to lean towards the favor of all Knights. He's got a friend in the corner. Double smokes are down. It's going to force a quick reaction from silentzz, in which he's good for the first. Tries against the second. What a play! Now the knives are out. Oh, silentzz is activated. Unbelievable individual play. The time will
to the knives. I mean, this guy is just goddamn crazy.
And this was clean.
That is so sick.
But a pivotal round here before we end in the half and swap the sides. Whoa, jump scare.
Okay, this is kind of crazy. He gets his, but he can't dash.
Doesn't matter. Who needs to dash when you're hitting shots like that? Shut your mouth. silentzz is here to play. Nico down, trying to...
Is mad. This position, madness. I mean, he should be getting 1 and dying with the null command pop. Can't leave and can't get traded.
Mosh pit lineup already.
That's why hell's tough.
Oh yeah.
Can't play its role unless you play the toll. And still force him out to get the kick though.
Ooh, even just right behind the wingman, it doesn't matter. Does manage to just fight this one back. silentzz is rolling with it right now. A blacklight flawless, and it's one player that
anchor up there under the bridge, and that's that potentially lack of utility that's missing towards that left side, because the mosh pit was perfect to force him towards danger.
Pixel peaks and long range angles. Problem is there's Guardians and Bulldogs in the play. Yeah. Okay. That's a freebie. Comes the scaling forward for M80. Zap has denied some space nicely. The fault line also well placed. Allows a chance for an exchange. 3v3 situation. But again, we're still dealing with Sheriffs, and oh my goodness, silentzz! How does he hit both of those? BCJ! Now that's good counteractive play. You use 2 abilities that are freely recharged, but does it make a difference? Louise is still able to get 1 before dropping, and then silentzz dashes back in towards sight. Zap gets the read that the pressure's on.
He swings it.
Oh,
Corner. Here come the knives. And it's all down to Nets. To his name as he catches all of those shots, including that of the shorty.
silentzz bails him out in that 3-piece with the Sheriff late in map 1, and now he's on his prized possession, which is the jet. And moment of slop, but it actually turns into a clippable play. Just diving.
Some warm bodies. They still got Spike in position. 2 versus 3 favor of the defense, and Dante is not done here. The Spike goes down, and it was Dante taking the helm, but with the ult out from silentzz. 2G want to save this up. They want to save this round, and it's silentzz on top. Nico hears it, and it's too little too late. 2G in time. 2G just have to play their lives. They have to play time. The defuse has been procced, and 2G are trying to prevent it. There's not much silentzz can do. It got defuse.
Then trying to get into B main. silentzz by himself. Oh, he lines up too. Are we kidding? What a play from silentzz. That now puts the numbers in favor of 2.
To fall back with the rest of their team, and Net's the one pushing forward again for flank.
Oh, a little bit sloppy. silentzz finds himself a 3rd. Wow, he is starting off hot. Now it's pushed down to the 4v2. silentzz able to upgrade into a Vandal. Makes good use of it. Not going to have a chance for the ace because Prizey and the rest of the group. Problem is, Thrash is at the ready. Mosh dropped. That made it trying to hold the line here at B-Long, and no one checks for Xander in the corner. He's able to teleport back if he needs to, but silentzz, he's able to get over through Hookah, make a mess of this setup, and find 3 of his own. So, essentially, Thrash doesn't care about the boombox. And it's just a pause. Wall nuke. Oh, he gets detained. I mean, what? That fish leapt upstream about a mile.
Possible to dodge all of those bullets, to not give a chance to Qualia to spray it down, and even hit him on the edge of the radius. That now, right here, shifts.
Physics doesn't make
Is
sense.
approaching backside.
Yep.
The green in his eyes, more green.
Oh.
He's turning around, he's walking through the
way.
green. It's so green.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, that was honestly the fact that you guys, that was through a harbor ult, that was through all of, I mean, I'm honestly impressed. You guys did really well.
Thank you so much.
I can't believe I'm getting flamed for saying recon bolt. It was on the screen.
And then the Thorns on the other side. They have made it to where Silentzz cannot leave.
Ooh, but the Nightfall, the Flood Smoke, 20 seconds
Great
left.
flash.
Silentzz might have been the trap himself. He and Askia left in a 2v3. Off of the flash, very well done. Beautifully timed. He's gonna have to get another. The entire round, Silentzz does not relent.
Because he moved the wall, right? So this deceived KRÜ big time. They never expect a double Thorns B site.
No.
They used the clone early. They realized the wall's mid. They're thinking this Vice setup is A.
And in the smoke again,
Hello?
Bang is here, stunned by his own teammate. Doesn't matter. He's trying to find a kill. Silentzz gets it back, and it's a 2v2 out of nowhere for 2G.
Great snappy shot from Silence, getting the spike down right now safely, and John doesn't have any util. Great kill.
Last player standing.
1v1. Stinger for Zelsis, he tips away. Shield up for another 5 or so seconds. Zelsis swings right into him.
Phenomenal round out of him, especially because the start of this was terrible from 2G, right? Narrate found the spam on the smoke into long, but Silentzz was able to get himself into backside, get a few kills, get the spike down, and taking this angle too. Just really nice up against the Stinger. No wall pen on that gun, so there's no chance for Zelsis to trade.
Yeah, he just hard forces the angle.
Op is still here. They just can't find their way
5
in.
seconds, it's over.
No real way out. Derek left alone. Silentzz hits the shot. 2G gets a 7.
Timed to run away with the defensive side.
Yeah, and again, we got to re-hit this now. It's going to be EA on defense.
No? At A main, they've had some knowledge from LZ, and it's going to be the call from the IGL to come all the way back. Silentzz, beautiful shock dart to train that and get Valen a little bit tendered on that shot. You still got Chagamo as well. Clone and drone trying to get into the site. Jenny is going to be the focus for that first kill, but 2G is just able to find each target, mark it, and take it down. 20 health for Baby Bay here. Just seeing the top of Silentz's head, but that's going to be peeking out a second later to get the 3K to get the round here.
A little bit surprised about that one, and again, I was as well with talking about that manipulation from 2G on the attack side, and also anticipating it. I thought it was GG already when...
Yeah, 2G are just too slow to move it over into the B site. Now frantically trying to get involved into the site. Silentzz finds 2, Silentzz gets 3. 2J own it.
Bronco left in a 1v2. LZ very weak. But Spike committed. So many different angles that have to be checked. Not a single kill will be found. That's a 4K for this.
But I want to see his transfer here. Just beautiful work out of him. Even dodging behind the box for a second after the second shot he connected.
Just a couple of more pellets, maybe he gets a kill there, but...
One enemy remaining.
Flies around the corner, shut down. Yo, okay. And Silentzz still kicking. Still kicking. Pushing back. Rifle obtained. Doubled up. Oh, and John is weak. I'm interested. Sidestepping. Gobert just needs to land his shots in a spot like that, but the rate swiftly handles him. Close quarters combat from Price. Going to be tucked tight. Silentzz! Where's he pulling this one from? Bang! In the blink of an eye, he's left alone to do it all, and they're sighted! That's a 4-piece! I gotta see those shots from his POV.
Let's see this replay. Oh! Zelsis and John hit the floor, but then also being able to pick up Narrate and bang in the round for a 4K is huge.
Walls up, already holding for it. It's going to be a wall drop down as they're facing these players, and they're already out into the open. Not ready for it. ADS step, you're going to need a bit more damage to Silentzz. Okay.
Already had one though on Sunset. He had a really sick round. And here's another example. Isolating those 1v1s using the heavy architecture. And they're still pumped up.
Yeah.